Welcome back to Nuance Art, the channel where stunning architecture meets soulful design. Today, we invite you to take a journey into a place that looks like it was plucked straight out of a dream. A magical Mediterranean forest home, handcrafted with clay and stone, nestled deep within ancient woodlands. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to live in a fairy tale, this home offers a breathtaking answer. With rustic materials, curved lines, and natural textures, every inch of this house is a celebration of harmony between nature and artistry. As we guide you through this enchanted retreat, we'll explore its charming design choices, eco-friendly materials, and unique connection to the forest that surrounds it. Don't forget to subscribe to Nuance Art. Like this video if you enjoy unique architecture, and comment below, what part of this home do you love the most? This magical home doesn't just sit in the forest. It feels like it grew out of the earth itself. Constructed from local Mediterranean clay, natural stone, and reclaimed wood, the structure blends almost seamlessly with its surroundings. Vines climb the walls, sunlight dances through arched windows, and the earthy scent of moss and soil fills the air. The architectural philosophy here is rooted in the concept of biophilic design, where the home becomes an extension of the natural environment. From the moment you approach the property, you're met with a winding stone path, leading to a carved wooden door flanked by wildflowers. There's no sharp geometry, only organic shapes, flowing lines, and textures that beg to be touched. This is a place where sustainability meets serenity, and every choice reflects a commitment to living lightly on the land. Step inside and you'll immediately notice the traditional Mediterranean craftsmanship, a beautiful blend of Moorish, Greek, and Southern Italian influences. The walls are made of hand-mixed clay and straw, creating a warm, textured finish that breathes naturally. These materials aren't just visually stunning, they're practical, too. Clay helps regulate temperature and humidity, making the home feel cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. Hand-painted tiles line the floors, intricate mosaics cover alcoves, and exposed wooden beams arch across the ceilings like the ribs of a grand ship. The fireplace, carved from stone, is both functional and sculptural, inviting you to gather around it on chilly nights. Each corner of this home is crafted with intention, designed not just to look beautiful, but to evoke a sense of ancient comfort and timeless peace. The heart of this home is its open-plan living room, bathed in natural light and framed by sweeping views of the forest outside. Instead of large electronic distractions, the design favors connection to nature, to loved ones, and to the moment. Woven rugs, hand-thrown pottery, and raw linen upholstery make the space feel earthy and authentic, while low seating and circular arrangements encourage intimate conversation. An entire wall opens like a folding screen, removing the boundary between indoors and out. Imagine drinking herbal tea while watching deer wander past your doorstep or listening to the wind rustle through the trees from the comfort of your clay alcove. The living room isn't just a room, it's a meditative experience. Here, every breath feels slower, deeper, and more meaningful. The kitchen in this forest home is old-world and organic, designed more for soulful cooking than for speed. Open wooden shelving displays hand-glazed ceramics and foraged herbs, while a clay oven, built directly into the wall, acts as both a functional appliance and a work of art. Natural stone countertops and hammered copper sinks complete the scene, recalling a time when cooking was a daily ritual, not a chore. Fresh vegetables rest in woven baskets, and sunlight spills through stained glass windows, turning simple tasks into sensory pleasures. Everything is low-tech, but incredibly intentional. You won't find chrome and gadgets here, just just timeless materials and tools passed down through generations. It's a space where stories are shared, where meals are memories, and where the act of creating food is deeply intertwined with the cycles of nature. The bedrooms in this house are designed for deep rest and spiritual grounding. Thick clay walls muffle sound and insulate perfectly, allowing you to fall asleep to the gentle rustle of leaves and wake to birdsong. The beds are built into the walls themselves, curving softly like natural alcoves, with bedding made from undyed linen and wool. Everything invites stillness. Windows are intentionally small and scattered, offering framed views of trees, rocks, and sky, like natural paintings. Each room is adorned with personal, handmade touches, driftwood sculptures, dried flower garlands, and woven wall hangings. These aren't just bedrooms, they're retreats from the modern world, echoing the ancient rhythms of rest and renewal. The bathrooms in this Mediterranean forest home feel like sacred spaces. Imagine stepping into a stone-walled sanctuary where water trickles from a copper spout into a carved basin. The floors are made from polished pebbles that massage your feet, and the air smells of lavender, rosemary, and pine. Here, bathing isn't just about cleanliness, it's a restorative ritual. Handmade clay tiles wrap the walls in soft, earthy tones, while lanterns and candles provide ambient lighting. Showers feel like forest waterfalls, and bathtubs are deep enough to float in. You emerge from each bath not just clean, but reborn. It's a return to the elemental essence of water, stone, and self. What truly makes this home magical is how much life happens outside. A vine-draped pergola covers the dining patio, where meals are shared under the stars. A cobblestone path leads to a stone bench circle, perfect for firelit storytelling. There's even a small garden, tended by hand, where herbs, vegetables, and wildflowers grow side by side. Chickens roam freely, bees hum around terracotta planters, and every part of the land is respected and integrated. The home doesn't impose itself on the forest, it partners with it. This is not a house with a yard. It's a living system where shelter and ecosystem coexist in peace. At the core of this home is a deep philosophy, slow living. The design speaks to a mindset that values stillness, presence, and connection to nature, to tradition, and to oneself. There's no fast fashion here, no disposable trends. Every material is chosen for longevity and sustainability. Every shape follows the contours of the land. This approach isn't just beautiful, it's meaningful. The home reminds us that true luxury lies in simplicity. It encourages us to rethink our own spaces and ask, are we living in alignment with the earth? Are we creating spaces that heal us? The answers, as this house shows, often lie in going back to the basics: clay, stone, and soul. We hope you've enjoyed this magical journey into a Mediterranean forest home that truly feels like another world. This isn't just a house, it's a living, breathing artwork. A place where every detail tells a story and every space invites you to slow down, breathe deep, and simply be. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast, a design lover, or simply someone looking to reconnect with the Earth's natural beauty, this home offers inspiration beyond measure. If you found this video inspiring, please like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to Nuance Art. Let us know what part of this enchanted retreat captured your imagination. We have more unique homes and interior design journeys waiting for you. So stay tuned, and as always, design with soul.